welcome. Oh my goodness, I am so excited to be here today. I have an awesome guest in continuation of our theme, video marketing, because if you have a business and you're video marketing, you should be. If you're not, you should be. And we're going to make it super fun and super exciting and very memorable because my guest that's what he does. He creates memorable videos. So 2 weeks ago, if you were with us, you were with me, you're with us, you're with Stephanie Liu. She shared with us how to get viewers to your live show. So, right, we want people to show up. We need to promote it ahead of time. There's a whole strategy behind that. So why do they want to show up here today? You're here to learn how to create a memorable live show. So if you're not creating a video already, then you should be, and hopefully we can inspire you to do that. And if you are and you want to make it better, more memorable, we've got some tips and tricks and tools for you to learn how to do that today. So I'm super excited. If you're here with us today, woohoo, Brian's here. Give us a comment. Let us know that you're here. Say hi. Let us know the name of your business. We want to get to know you as well too. So excited. So Stephanie Liu taught us how to, and Brian was there too, taught us how to promote our show and get everyone excited to show up. So once everyone does show up, how do we make it memorable? What do we do, right? This is exactly what we're going to talk about today, is how to make it memorable. Hey, Melissa, thanks for joining us. Let us know the name of your business. We're super excited to have you here, and let us know how you help your customers. We're all here to really get to know each other and have this awesome conversation about video, because we all know video is pretty much the most important thing you can do for your business right now. And we are going to make it fun and exciting. Have this conversation, talk about strategy, talk about different sound effects, different tips and tricks that you can use, and just have so much fun. I was actually on my next guest. His name is Tim SOHN of SOHN Social Media Solutions. I was on his show with Brian and Julian actually just last year, I don't know, one of those days recently. Who knows what day it is? Today's Tuesday. Coaches Go Social always happens on Tuesday. And we're super excited to have him here to share his little tips and tricks. So without further ado, I cannot wait to introduce you to my friend, Tim SOHN. Woo! Yes! He's here. He's dancing. He's here. We're live. Yeah, this is a live show. Are you ready?
Hi. Hi, everyone.
What's up?
Hi, Amy.
How's it going? Hello.
I'm good. I'm great. How are you?
I'm so good. We've got Brian here. Super excited to have him because we, you and I and Brian will make the Amy the Pickle. So that's another story. We'll talk about some live shows. Yes. We've got Melissa. Melissa's here. Thank you so much for joining us. So excited to have you here. She is a chief worker at Paper Chase Biz LLC, certified virtual expert. Yes, exactly. Hey, here we go. Hey, Deborah, how's it going? Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so much fun. I cannot wait because, we're gonna get super meta again. This whole month I've been talking about video marketing and how, especially for coaches, for any type of business, it is the easiest and the most fun way to get more visibility with your business and just really connect with your audience. And that's what we're doing today. Dancing Pickles Rock. We're gonna have to explain that whole story because no one's gonna know what we're talking about. And oh my gosh, this is so fun. So Tim, before we even dig into this video thing, I want to know more about you and how you got into social media and how, you're really digging into video. Tell us more about you.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you so much for having me, Amy. How I got into video and social media. Well, in my previous life, I worked in journalism for more than 12 years at newspapers around the country. And I ended up here in the middle of nowhere with the bears and the turkeys in Chehalis, Pennsylvania. I married my wife, we had kids, and I didn't want to travel 2 hours to find a newspaper job. So I ended up freelancing, freelance writing and editing for some publications. And then I started using social media for my freelance writing business, especially using LinkedIn, connecting with sources and all sorts of amazing people. And about 7 years ago, I took a shot at offering social media for small businesses here in the woods in Northeast Pennsylvania. And I'm still here. So about 2 years ago, I started the Tim and Jim show with my friend Jim Fuse, Brian Schulman loves how I'm streaming from the forest. Yeah, hi, Brian. So anyway, so we started the Tim and Jim show 2 years ago after I had seen Jim on another show at the time called Marketing and Merlot with another online marketer. Her name's Lindsay Anderson and Lindsay Phillips, and they brought Jim on spontaneously. And I had really gotten into live streaming really because of the algorithms. Like I was telling my clients, like, you need to be doing Facebook Live. Facebook says you need to be doing Facebook Live. And, but I wasn't doing it. And they weren't doing it, probably because I wasn't doing it. So I started doing it 2 years ago, and it's just really totally changed my business. I've made so many relationships through social media and live streaming. I met Jim. Jim dragged me to social media marketing world. I've gotten clients, I've gotten referrals, I've ended up on other people's shows because of live streaming. And that's really the moral of the story. And then when COVID hit, I really pivoted quickly into focusing on live streaming and live streaming remote live producing. And I've had the chance to work with Brian and some other amazing people and brands on their live shows. Shout out to freelancers. Shout out to Brian Schulman.
Shout out to freelancers. Shout out to business owners. All of you awesome people that make it happen every day in this crazy time that we're in right now. And like we're saying, video, you pivoted to video right around, you really focused on video right around the whole COVID thing. And, it's just a huge opportunity for you to get some more visibility for your business and to play nice with the Facebook algorithm, because that's what they want to see also, which is you always want to customize your content for each one of the social media platforms that you're on, of course. But again, practicing what you preach, I think that's just a good lesson for all of us. When we're selling something, we want to make sure that we're doing what we're saying we're doing. And that's another kind of reason that I did my live show too, is that, it's like, okay, be on live video, do live video, be on live video. Okay. And then, they have the awesome results, they're getting all these great client success stories through it. And then, then it's like, okay, it's my turn. So I think it's, everybody should be on video, but, you don't want to just hit live and just like, what do I say, right? You've got to have a strategy behind it, right?
Oh, totally. You want to have a strategy. You want to think about, like, why are you doing your show in the first place, right? Is it to get clients? Is it like, now we're in the middle of a pandemic, like so many people are being affected. Do you want to connect with other people? Do you want to make an impact in the world somehow? Do you want to fill a program you have? Do you want to get more people on your email list? Like it's so important to think of, why are you doing your show in the first place?
Exactly. What is your goal? That's a Stephanie Liu adage for sure that I always go back to, because whenever I ask her for advice, well, what is your goal? Okay, that's exactly what you always want to think about whenever you're creating a new strategy. What is your goal? Because the last thing you want to do is
Stephanie Liu.
Shout out to Stephanie Liu. Stephanie, paging Stephanie Liu. Where are you, Stephanie Liu? No, I'm just kidding. Make sure that you're not just throwing spaghetti at the wall, right? As they say, you're actually creating something that you have a clear goal and that you can measure that goal to the end result ultimately. So I think that's really, really great advice. Yes, exactly. Know your why. Thank you, Brian. Exactly. So Brian, tell us about your business too. You are so awesome and you're always chiming in live. I love it.
Yes, Brian is amazing.
Yes, you guys, speaking about memorable shows, how about you explain to us what the show that you and Brian do together, and maybe some of your favorite moments in your memorable shows?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's kind of funny. A few months ago, Brian had posted something, I think it was on Facebook, and he said, I don't know, my producer can't be here today or something, so I don't know, I can't go live or something. So I messaged him, and so it's so great to collaborate with him now. But so we do two shows. We do What's Good Wednesday, and we do a shout out Saturday. And what we do on What's Good Wednesday is we ask people to come on. They can either type in the comments what's good in their world and what's good in the world, or they could come live on the screen with us and they can share that live, and then we will do what Brian has coined social dancing. So and on Wednesday, what happens is Brian calls himself DJ Bri, and you get to pick your jam on Wednesday. So that's how Wednesday works. And then Saturday is called Shout Out Saturday. And we basically ask people to come and shout out people that, that they're thankful for, that they've talked to during the week, that kind of thing. And then we do social distancing as well with a very crazy video. And I don't really know any other shows where you do live dancing on. So they're definitely memorable. And the thing that we recently added, shout out to Stephanie Liu again. Stephanie was using what's called the snap camera on, I think it was on Leap into live streaming. I said, Stephanie, what are you using to make these effects? And she said, snap camera. So now me and Brian show up as, well, Brian likes to show up as Michael Jackson during the birthday shout outs. And sometimes I show up as a hot dog or a piece of bread, or we show up as pickles, or and it seems how it's going now is each person, like we have people that actually come back every week for this wonderful insanity. And so we come up with a filter that we use with each person who are loyal viewers. So they get their own filter, because Wendy Glavin comes on the show almost every time. And she always, she's so thankful for Brian to getting her over the hump with live video. And so we always use the hot dog filter with her, because she always says that she goes and eats a hot dog after that show. Hey, Tim Lewis.
Oh, that's funny. So that means the next time I show up on your show, then I'm going to be dancing with pickles again? Is that how it's going to work?
Most likely.
Oh my gosh. You guys
never know.
I'm going to have to put the link in that video. It was really, really funny. And it's just very uplifting and very fun. Like, I was afraid to even go on the show because I'm like, I'm just going to be laughing the whole time. Like, there's going to be no context to this. I'm just going to be cracking up because they were just fun. But why don't you show us some of these effects that you have right now? Can you show us some of your effects?
Can we keep going and I'll try to do that?
Oh yes, sorry, I surprised him. Yes. So so basically the strategy is, right? The strategy is to give other people visibility for their show, right? And then also to build relationships and then make it a fun show. And they use Streamyard. I use Streamyard. It is the platform that you can stream to multiple places. So you can be on Facebook, you can be on YouTube. If you have LinkedIn Live access, you can be there too. And there is, I don't know. There's a million different places you could stream. I think you get to stream up to 7 places using StreamYard. Is that right?
8.
8? 8. Okay, so if you have 8 places you want to stream at the same time, you can do that with StreamYard. And it's super inexpensive and it's really, really easy. And that's why I love it so much. I'm going to go through the comments and see what we got here. Tim, not sure about dancing online. Yeah, well, the thing is if you're on the screen with other people that are dancing or other pickles that are dancing, it's got to be like something that you got to play along. It was really, really fun. Hey, Wendy. Yeah, Wendy, she was super cute. And Snap Camera is the program that I know that use for filters. Yay. And that's, Tim, he's using Snap Camera for the filters. And there are so many fun ones. Thanks for being here, Brian. Tim, you guys are awesome. Yeah, StreamYard is really, really awesome. 8 destinations. Yay. It's 3 for the basic plan now, apparently.
Yeah,
got upgrades. Oh, it's 3. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's 3 places to stream for the basic plan. Yay. When you go to the regular, the upgraded plan, right? That's when you get all of the fun customization.
Yeah, when you get the pro plan, then you can stream to lots other places as well.
Yay. Cool. Yeah. Oh, Melissa says it was Red Nose Day when she social distanced. Fun. That's super fun. Oh, there's Steph. Yay, shout out to Steph. She's here. Woohoo! We already mentioned you twice, Stephanie, about how you're awesome and your show is awesome and you just helped us so much with our strategy and Snap Camera. So So glad that you guys are here. So talking about live video, and we're huge proponents of it, of course, to connect with your audience and doing fun things to make it memorable. How do you suggest, and maybe how you do personally, get up your excitement for the show? Because that's really what it's about, right? Is getting your energy up and being excited, and that's what people are really showing up for. They want to have like an engaging, exciting experience on live video.
Yeah, totally. So one thing that I recently started doing was I got a standing desk. Well, it's called a standing desk converter because I already have a desk. So it's like goes on top and it rises and it lowers. Rises and lowers, are those words?
Yeah, absolutely.
So ever since I got this, I've been standing. I feel like I have so much more energy during the show. It's easier to show my hands, like the position of everything. And so that's really the biggest thing I do to get energy. I like to take a shower before all my shows. It just like refreshes you and you just like, woo, here you are. Yeah, but the biggest thing is standing up. Stephanie Lou, love you too.
Standing up. Yeah. Yeah, that is a good one. I always sit, we had this conversation before, but you do whatever is most comfortable for you. If the standing up helps you get more energy, and that is what you should do. So it's kind of almost testing the waters and seeing, what really helps you, what kind of routine helps you. If it's, going for, a run or exercise right before to get your energy up, or having some coffee. But as Jamie Hayden will tell you, she coaches speakers, make sure not to drink too much coffee during your show because you can get like super crazy. And by the way, I haven't had any coffee. I don't drink coffee. I talk this fast with no coffee and only.
Wow. So what are you drinking in your Instagram cup?
Water.
Water.
Yes. Water.
Cheers.
Cheers. Woohoo. Yes. Make sure to drink lots and lots of water.
The other thing I would say about bringing energy is make sure when you plan your shows, whether it's just you or you and a guest, like make sure you plan it around a topic that you're passionate about or that your guest is passionate about, because they're going to have so much more energy, or you are, if it's something that you really care about. And because if you have a guest like me, I know I'm so boring, like no energy at all. You're going to kind of have to carry the energy as the host if your guest doesn't have the energy, right? Because you want to keep your show moving along. You don't want it to be like boring. You don't want there to be gaps. Although occasionally like silence can really make an impact, but for the most part, you want to keep your shows moving. Stephanie says energy is everything. Sorry, Amy, I'm playing the host. This is really weird being on this side.
Take it away, Tim. I love this.
I'm reading the comments.
It's awesome. Energy is everything for sure. Yes, totally. Oh my gosh. It's because, you don't want to, this is how we make it memorable and how to make people coming back. You don't want to sit here and just be, boring, but talking about topics that you're passionate about definitely helps. And if there is one thing Tim and I are passionate about, it is live video and how it can help your business for sure. Oh, Melissa stands up too. Yay. Good.
Oh, yay. Team stand up solopreneur. Yay, Melissa.
It's good for your circulation too, to stand up, walk around. Yay. Oh, good. Yes.
No coffee team. Oh,
yes,
sorry.
I'm not the only one that doesn't drink coffee. Yay. I know Stephanie, she drinks some Red Bull before. Maybe I gave her secret. I don't think she drinks coffee, but she just naturally has energy too. Yay. So fun. So do you guys do your own live show? I know you do. I wonder if Melissa, other people that are here, do you guys go on video? Tell us about your live video experience if you're thinking about it, or if you're, kind of on the edge of, wanting to do it, not sure what's holding you back. Share in the comments there, because we love to talk with you about that too. So, so we're talking about how to make it memorable with sound effects and with snap camera. Snap camera is I love it. And more energy. So we've talked about those. So strategy. So let's talk a little bit more about strategy. Of course, like it takes time to produce a show, right? It takes energy. It takes planning. So it's really important to have a very strong strategy around your show, of course. So you were kind of hinted at this before, but let's dig into it a little bit more as far as like your strategy and how, as a business owner, you would really think about how you want to line that up.
Yeah, absolutely. So like I was saying before, you really want to have a goal in mind for your strategy, right? So no matter what it is, whether it's to get on other people's shows, maybe you want to become more of an authority figure in your field. Maybe you want to sell people into your program. Maybe you want to make more impact in the world. Whatever your goal is, you want to, figure that out ahead of time. I personally love doing shows where there's myself and another person. I do not love doing recorded videos, and I even do not love doing live videos with just myself. I love the energy between two people. And the other awesome thing about being on a show with someone else is that if it's your show, your guest is most likely going to share the show out to their audience, right? They're going to engage with it, and you're going to tap into their network as well. So those are some things, right? Set a goal, and decide whether you want the show to be, maybe you want it to be just you, right? Maybe you want it to be you and a guest. Maybe like the Tim and Jim show, you want to have a host, a co-host, or a co-host, a co-host, and a guest, right? Then it gets really interesting. But the awesome thing about doing that is then you have two people who are planning your shows. You can divide up the work. And then all three of you are sharing out, and we multi-stream to Facebook, to Twitter, to YouTube, to LinkedIn. We stream out to 8 destinations now using Streamyard.
That's a lot of places. Tim's asking you, where do you get the most viewers on your streams?
That's a good question. I would say in the past, it was Facebook. When we originally started, it was Facebook. Over time, it's grown a lot on LinkedIn. And now we're also streaming to our Twitter/Periscope accounts as well. So I would say LinkedIn, especially, I think wherever you are engaging most, it should also be where your audience is, right? But like I've been spending a lot of time on LinkedIn this year. So I'm engaging with people. I'm spending a lot of time in the comments. I'm creating content. We're pushing out our shows over there. So I would say right now, LinkedIn is the where we get the most reach and engagement right now. But we're now multi-streaming to 8 different places. So we'll see what happens. We've only been doing that a few weeks now since Streamyard upped their multi-streaming capabilities.
Nice. Yes, it's always nice to have a platform that continuously evolves to our changing social media platforms and all the fields that we like to go to. So it's so true. So Tim, also, I do a twice a week video. I'm guessing live video. Oh, not another live show. I think
I love it, show.
Oh my gosh. I know I've heard of it. I don't know if I've seen it. I'm going to have to check it out.
Yeah, he and Christelle, I forgot her last name. Tim, remind me how to say her last name. And if she's watching, I'm so sorry. I cannot remember your last name. I just spoke to her on the phone the other day or on a video chat the other day. Yeah, but Tim, tell everybody in the comments about, I'm being the host again. Tell everybody about your show. Sometimes they have guests on, but sometimes it's just Tim and Christelle, and they have like quizzes that they have each other answer questions and the viewers on, which is a lot of fun. I love that. I feel like now more than ever, it's so important to have, like, what is the vibe of your show? Like right now, people really need humor, I think, right? Like it's just hard, right? People just need humor. So, but that may not necessarily be your brand. So the stuff I do with Brian for What's Good Wednesday and Shout Out Saturday, right? We do it because we want to lift people up. We want to let them put the spotlight on other people. And then we get to be crazy for an hour and a half. And people, no, not everyone wants to come on our show, but it is making an impact. Like just in the last few days, we've gotten there's been some posts, you know, that are tagging me and Brian and thanking us for the show we do and everything. So it really is making an impact. But what is your vibe, right? Like, are you trying to be helpful? Are you trying to be educational? Are you trying to be ridiculous? Are you trying to put the spotlight on other people? Like, what is that for your show? Whether you have a show or whether you're planning a show, it's something important to think about.
Yeah, definitely. Just branding your show basically is finding out what you're all about, you know, just understanding that whole process of what the vibe is and, you know, what things you want to talk about, if you're going to have guests, if you're going to, you know, do interviews, however you want to work it out. There's all sorts of things. So have that planned out in advance. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. It can evolve over time. But definitely, you know, you want to have that strategy and that whole kind of protocol set up ahead of time so people know what to expect and they know what your show is all about and they know why they're going to show up. They're going to know what they're going to get from it, kind of what we talked about before with Stephanie Liu. So, Christelle Laren,
yes.
Hey. Melissa says, having not tapped into Streamyard yet, does the platform generate track stats Tim asked about in a report form?
They do not yet. I think they're working on something like that. I know Restream has really good analytics. Streamyard doesn't yet, but I'm hopeful that in the future they will. I love Streamyard.
Yeah, me too. And you know, you have other ways of getting the analytics through the individual platforms too, to kind of pull that together. And then meanwhile, Streamyard is just really, really easy to use. And that's why I've always started to use it. So I use Agorapulse for all my analytics.
Shout out to Agorapulse.
Shout out to Agorapulse. And then I use Streamyard for the streaming. It's just really easy to bring guests on. It's web-based, all that fun stuff. So quizzes work well when I get around to creating them. That's on Thursdays. I got to check that out. That sounds like fun. I am in the process of creating a game show for one of my clients. So that is all about humor and fun. And I mean, it's totally not related to their business at all, but it's going to be something to get them visible, to really get the excitement around their brand and just bring people together. That's really what it's going to be. People love to have contests and prizes, and you know, who doesn't love watching like The Price is Right on, you know, on TV, and you can be a part of, you know, being part of a game show. So okay. Oh, I love all these coming. Corona crazies, right? Find your voice, find your vibe. Voice your vibe. I totally said that wrong.
That's what he said.
Your vibe attracts your tribe. Voice your vibe. Yes, Brian, I love that. You're awesome. And Tim, yes, StreamYard is super easy to use. And you're welcome, Melissa. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to let Tim get ready for showing us Snap Camera. Do a little Snap Camera demo. You ready? Yeah, we're going to wrap up with that. Cool. Super exciting. So I'm going to take him away. This is going to look just me for a second. Yay. We're going to give Tim a second to show you what Snap Camera is and how much fun you can have with all these different types of super exciting little effects that he uses on his other shows to make them really memorable. And it's going to be fun. You'll like it. So we'll come and test it out and show you what it's like. And Tim says, I knew a guy who had a business game show and you were a contestant. Oh, cool. So was it fun for you, Tim? I'm curious to know. Was it fun? Did they give away prizes? We're you know, strategizing around that right now to how to bring guests on and how we want to format it and stuff. So it's going to be super, super fun. Hey, Linda, thanks for joining us. How's it going? So glad that you're here. Yes, Snap Camera is super fun. Super, super fun. Oh, snap. And we're going to get some fun. So the show that I was on, we were talking about the Amy the Pickles. That was the What's Good Wednesday show that I was on last Wednesday. I couldn't remember the day because it's hard to know even what day it is today. But nonetheless, I was on there on Wednesday, and it's, you know, Brian and Tim and then me at the bottom, and we were just talking and having fun. And then all of a sudden, they both have Snap Camera. So all of a sudden, one's a pickle and the other one's a pickle. And then I'm on the screen with two pickles, and we were dancing and having fun. And it was just a blast. I mean, like right now, especially, we just need humor. We need excitement in our lives. And that's a perfect strategy in itself for sure. Linda, you missed some of it. You of course can go back and watch the replay, but we're about to do a fun snap camera effect, a little effect showcase here in a second for you. So Linda, share the name of your business while we're hanging out here for a second. Share the name of your business and let us know what you're up to. I'm so excited that you're here. So yes, you're strategizing how to make financing fun for a live show. If that's not important, I don't know what is, because I know that that's not a very fun topic for everybody, but it can be made fun. And that's the goal of, bringing in a live video strategy is creating a fun and engaging environment for everybody. So Brian I remember seeing underwear on his head. Yes, that happened for sure. It's too funny. Just so much fun. Tim, no prizes. It was Dave, I don't even, Charbonnet's show, maybe? I think he's got a new show now. Oh, man. Now, we're going to definitely do prizes. We're going to figure out all the logistics of that and things like that, but it's definitely going to have prizes. It's a game show. You got to have prizes. It's a game show. Light, levity, laughter, something we all need in these times that we're on, Brian. Yes. Thank you for bringing multiple shows to us on LinkedIn. Now, not everybody has LinkedIn Live access. In order for you to be able to stream live through Streamyard on LinkedIn, you need to have LinkedIn Live access, but you can apply for it. And sometimes you get access and sometimes you don't, but it's kind of exclusive right now. So right now, Brian has access. So if you want to be on LinkedIn Live, connect with Brian and Tim, and they'll bring you on their show. And then you can be on LinkedIn Live. So super, super awesome. Yay, Linda, Aurora Consulting. Love it, love it, love it. Linda says we're doing 2 weekly fun biz videos, but we've been going live lately. Yes, live. That's like the best way to connect. I mean, of course, you're bringing value to your audience in any type of video form. Video marketing is going to explode your results on social media and in your marketing in general. So making sure they're using video consistently, and then going live whenever possible. But of course, I'm not going to tell you just go live. Of course, there's got to be a strategy around that. If you want to talk about strategy, we definitely can do that. And I want to, thanks, Melissa. Thanks for being here. I'm so glad that you were here. Hopefully we'll see you back next time. Actually, I'm having a bonus show at the end of this week, which is the end of this month, on Fridays, the 31st, to have this is like a huge announcement for Coaches Go Social. And I would love it for you guys to join me again on Friday. So I'll share some details about that too. And super, super, super exciting. And I cannot wait to announce it. And I'm really not sure what happened to Tim. Tim, where did you go? I don't know where. Oh, he's restarting. Something happened. He's going to come back. So, thanks for being here, Melissa. Oh, yes, memorable. Making memories. It's all about making memories here with live video for sure. Oh, Linda, I know. LinkedIn Live, I don't have it either. There's people that, have been applying multiple times, and it's kind of strange. But, you want to make sure that you're streaming on a platform that is where your audience is too. So if your audience is on Facebook, great, go on Facebook. If they're on Instagram, be on Instagram. You don't have to be on a bunch of different platforms at the same time. It is nice. We're marketers. That's what we do. But as a business owner, as a solopreneur, if you're focused, I really always highly suggest to focus on one platform, maybe 2, depending on how you're mastering that first one, to make sure that you're really focusing and put all your effort and intention into that one. So if it's Facebook, like I said, great. If it's YouTube, great. Pick one, like I said, maybe 2. You don't have to do all of them, but like I said, we're marketers and we like to do all of them and of course test them. So you have the opportunity to know ahead of time what it's going to be like. Yes, Tim, definitely apply for LinkedIn Live. Again, I've heard that people take, 4 or 5 times to apply, and that's just the process of it. So make sure, I know that it's important to make sure that you're doing live video, of course, doing it consistently, share that you're doing that and have the strategy around it. LinkedIn wants to make sure that they're bringing in people that are already doing live video. So I think it's important. It's a good move. Bonus show. Yeah, Melissa, this is a huge announcement, and it's on the tail end of the month, talking about, of course, video marketing. This is like a tool that is now going to, I'm going to be talking about it a lot for you to help you in your video strategy. And it's super, super awesome. And I'm super, super excited. And I really don't know what happened to Tim. We lost him. I don't know if he had to restart his computer. Oh, he'll be back. Okay, we're going to wait for Tim because this is all about Tim and we need to check out what Snap Camera is all about. So we're going to just hang out here and chit chat. So ask me any questions that you like about video, about strategies. Linda says some woman named Frederica responded and she's making me sell it to get it. Interesting. Well, I gotta learn more about that. But live video, anything can happen on live video. And that's another conversation that we should have because when you're doing live video, you never know what's going to happen. You can test it ahead of time. We always recommend you test your lighting, your setup, your audio, everything, your camera setup, test it in advance. And sometimes, even if you do test it in advance, some things happen. And that's just part of the show. So if you've been live streaming before and something weird has happened to you, I think you should share that because that's just funny. Oh, look who's back. We've got Duck. Oh, wow.
Quack, quack.
We've got a duck. Quack, quack. Oh my gosh. That is
quack.
Hilarious. That is so fun.
Does anybody need any toilet paper?
Does anybody need toilet paper? Oh my goodness.
I am in high demand lately.
Oh, Linda, you're talking about LinkedIn. Yes, we were having a very deep conversation about LinkedIn Live and how not everyone gets it, and that brought up some emotions. But we're back
emotions,
now, so.
and here I am as a toilet paper.
And we're gonna make it light and fun because you're having toilet paper for sure. Oh my goodness. So. Yes. So this is how to make your show live or make your live show memorable is have fun with the different effects, sound effects, snap camera, visual effects. And that's a little scary, but that's okay. Oh my gosh. If you guys are cracking up, you need to share this with me so that I don't feel like I'm the only one laughing. What is that?
Let us know which filters you guys like, guys. Yes. This is called Snap Camera, and you just Google Snap Camera and you can download it. It's an application you download, and then in StreamYard or whatever other live streaming platform you use, you select it under camera. It's what they call a virtual camera. So
my question is, what is on your face right now?
That is a good question. Apparently I have some sort of horns and a very disturbing face.
It's very interesting. I'm just trying to figure that out. Oh my goodness.
And now I have a beard. Go. What do you think? Beard or no beard?
That looks very natural. That's an interesting. It looks like, oh yeah, that's really cool. I like it both ways.
I'm wondering, the one person
whose hair goes with the beard, because when you had the long hair and the beard goes with it. You guys have any filters that you want to see Tim transform into? This is too funny.
Brian loves filters. Shout out to the filters. Shout out to Brian.
Yes. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here. This is super, super fun. Make sure your live show is memorable by using effects, by using all your different sound effects, visual effects.
Make sure you drink your milk.
Drink your milk, drink your water, drink your coffee, drink your Red Bull, whatever that is. Keep your energy up. And
have your hot dog.
Eat your hot dog. Oh my gosh, I can't even. This is why beard or no beard.
Become a deer.
Oh,
become an elk.
Become an elk. Yeah. Oh my gosh, the teeth. That is funny how like your eyes and the teeth come through.
And watch out for those alligators.
Oh my god, that's really cool. Oh my goodness. Okay, so thank you so much for demonstrating Snap Camera. If you don't have it already, you can easily download it, like you said. Last but not least, make sure I share. Tim wants to share with you his ultimate live streaming guide. Comment checklist in the comments below, and he will message you a link to his ultimate live streaming guide. So make sure you're all set up and ready to start your live stream, and maybe throw some visual effects too, because that's super fun. and look forward to the show on Friday when I make a huge announcement. So super excited. And thank you so much, Melissa and Tim and Linda and Brian. Oh my goodness, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. And
can I just say one other thing, Amy?
Please, yes.
So me and Brian are going to be collaborating on launching a program in August that has to do with how to create memorable live shows. So stay tuned to mine and Brian's social media channels for more details.
Yes, put your links. Make sure to put your links in the comments, Brian. Everybody put your links in there. We all want to make sure that we're connected and get to know each other.
Shout out to the links.
Shout out to the links. Yes, make sure that we're all connected. Thank you so much for being here. This is super fun. And we'll keep talking about video, and not ever going to stop talking about video, but especially a fun bonus episode, Coaches Go Social on Friday. So see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.